Hello, dear followers of our channel. Welcome back. Today I bring you news that has caused a big stir on social media and that you couldn't miss. Recently, Sarah Bluma shared a long message on her official account that has sparked much discussion. In it, she talks about the difficulties of building a new life in the shadow of the past. Although she does not mention names, many interpreted her words as an indirect reference to Demet Özdemir, with whom, it is known, she had complicated relations in the past, especially concerning Can Yaman. The phrase, "It's not easy to build a new life in the shadow of the past," struck a sensitive chord among her followers, who quickly linked the message to the current situation between Sarah, Demet, and Can. Fans began to speculate that this letter was not just a personal expression from Sarah, but a veiled critique of Demet. What stood out most was Demet's absolute silence. She has made no statement, which further fueled theories and mysteries surrounding these three individuals. On social media, theories did not take long to appear. Some support Sarah's right to express herself and defend her stance, while others believe she should have been more direct if she had something to say to Demet. Can Yaman's position has also been a subject of debate. Many believe he feels uncomfortable, trapped between these two women who, although not directly connected, are involved in an emotional whirlwind that affects him as well. From the beginning of the relationship between Can and Sarah, Demet's shadow has always been present. Despite both trying to leave the past behind, comparisons have been inevitable. Is this the start of a new conflict or just a misunderstanding that will be resolved over time? Demet's silence adds mystery and tension to an already complex situation. In her message, Sarah not only addresses her ties to the past, but also the burden of living exposed to everyone. The constant media attention on her private life has been a recurring topic in the entertainment world, and Sarah is no exception. This pressure, according to some followers, may have motivated her message, which went from a simple personal comment to a media focus. Many fans interpret that Sarah is tired of having her life constantly publicized, and in her words, they feel that weariness. However, she also received much support from followers who showed understanding and solidarity. The ambiguity of the message keeps uncertainty high about her real intentions. Regarding Can Yaman, some believe his silence is a way to distance himself from the controversy. Others see his lack of response as a strategy to keep calm and prevent the situation from worsening. The truth is that Can, who lately protects his privacy a lot, is in a delicate position. Some think he should clarify everything. Others think it's better if he doesn't get involved. Sarah's choice not to name anyone directly also sparked debate. Some think she should have been clearer to resolve the conflict. Others believe the ambiguity was intentional, expecting a reaction that never came. Demet's lack of response only intensifies the tension, creating an atmosphere of waiting and uncomfortable silences. In recent hours, several posts have tried to connect Sarah's message with possible anger toward Demet, recalling that their relationship has never been simple. But without a direct response from Demet, the mystery continues. The question everyone asks is, what will Demet do now? Will she ignore the message or stay silent to avoid rumors? The tension between these two women has reached an alarming level, and the situation becomes even more complicated with Can's presence, trapped between present love and a complicated past. Some warn that if this conflict is not resolved soon, it could seriously damage their relationship. Others believe such situations are common in publicly exposed relationships and just need time to balance out. Sarah Bluma's open message is just another piece in the complicated puzzle of this famous couple's life. Meanwhile, media and fans will continue analyzing every word and waiting for Demet's reaction. Will the silence be broken with a direct conversation? Or will the conflict intensify? We will be here to tell you. There is something about Demet Özdemir that has always inspired my admiration. It is not just her talent as an actress, nor her natural beauty or serene smile. It is her ability to remain firm and dignified in an environment where provocation, vulgarity, and constant noise seem to have become the currency to stay relevant. While others opt for scandals to remain in the spotlight, Demet has chosen silence. Not an empty silence, but a powerful one that speaks louder than 1,000 headlines. A silence that is uncomfortable because it neither sells nor degrades itself. Many don't see it, but what Demet is doing is an act of resistance, a way to stay true to herself amid chaos. And yes, there will be those who say she should speak, defend herself, respond to attacks, explain what she feels or thinks. But what for? To play the same game others use to get attention? No, she has chosen another path. One that, although harder, is more honest, cleaner. While we see others get lost in questionable relationships, absurd controversies, and tasteless posts, Demet continues her path. She works, acts, studies, grows. Her presence in Italy, for example, has not gone unnoticed. There she is not only respected, but loved, admired for what she represents, an independent, elegant woman who does not need a man beside her to shine, nor a scandal to be relevant. As one comment I read said, "Demet, beautiful, you are a star that shines wherever you go. Your behavior, your respect, your well-kept private life, all this makes you a great woman." And I couldn't agree more, because in this industry, many fall into the trap of trying to please everyone, to be what is expected of them. Demet does not. She had the courage to walk away when something no longer did her good, to break ties without making noise, to put her well-being above public expectation. And that, even if not applauded enough, is an act of courage, maturity, self-love. I have read many things these days. Some say can left her behind, that she remained in the past. But if we're honest, who came out better? Who still receives support, affection, respect? Who keeps her image clean without tarnishing it with other scandals? The answer is clear. Ken Yaman may keep making headlines with his ups and downs, but Demet is the one who has won silently. Because true strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes it shows in standing tall when everything around you falls apart. And no, I don't think she is alone. Loneliness is not absence of company. It is absence of unnecessary noise. Demet has surrounded herself with people who respect her, don't use her, stand by her without seeking the spotlight. And that is a luxury few can afford. She doesn't need to shout her happiness on social media, nor expose her intimacy to feel alive. Her light is internal, and that annoys, because in a world obsessed with appearance, someone who bets on substance will always cause discomfort. That's why, when I see some criticize her, belittle her, even compare her to other media figures who only provoke, I can't help but think they haven't understood anything. Demet does not compete. She doesn't need to. Her career speaks for itself. Her path is consistent. Her image is respected. How many actresses can say the same after so many years under public eyes? In short, for me, Demet Özdemir represents an uncommon model today. A woman who chooses elegance instead of scandal, quality instead of noise, truth instead of appearance. And that, nowadays, is revolutionary. While others wear themselves out trying to prove their worth, she simply is, without shouting, posing, or selling her soul. And that, even if not everyone sees it now, will be what remains in memory when the spotlight fades.